Wanted to put out a really quick message for y'all. And the message is your happiness kills them. You guys have to understand one thing. A lot of the karmic individuals that you guys deal with, wondering what this one is. A lot of the karmic individuals that you guys deal with are hella bitter. They're unhappy. They don't have wish fulfillment in their life. And they're jealous because they know your destiny and they know that you're headed for greatness. So what's happening right now is I talked about this. I'm going to share this, make it public. I put this on Patreon a while ago. And it was all about basically the reptilian mind. And a lot of karmics are going into overdrive right now because they're bitter and they're miserable and they're unhappy and they can't get the energy that they want and they can't manifest. And life is looking kind of like bleak for them. On top of that, they're getting hella karma. And then there's plot twists and table turnings and all kinds of shit coming out the woodworks. And right now, that's why I said, that's why I've been talking about this. Expect to be used as a scapegoat. Expect the smear campaigns. Expect all of that from karmics because they don't got shit, a pot to piss in. And they're haters and they're pissed. Yeah, they're mad because you bad. They're mad because they couldn't be you. They're mad because they couldn't stop your happiness or block your blessings or, or ruin your joy. That's why they're upset. And even with all the heavy stuff that's going on in the world, you're still making a way out of no way. You're still keeping your head up. You're still happy and they hate that. All the plots and plans have failed. All the shit that they try to do is backfired. So now they're going to their last resort and the shit is not working. I talked about like family and old friends and shit like that coming out of the woodworks to try to block you and stop your happiness or smear you or do this and do that. And that's why a lot of folks are going to be getting caught up. Defamation suits or losing money or people not believing them or getting looked at as fucking crazy and liars and shit like that. They're upset because you're happy. And that's not your fault at all. It's not your fault that you're happy and you know how to retain joy and you don't you don't get involved in bullshit and mess and chaos. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that the black magic is backfiring and fucking off their life. It's not your fault that they try to build clout off you when it backfired. It's not their fault that they fought so hard for your masculine or your baby daddy or your ex or whatever, and that person ended up dogging them out and treating them like shit, and now their life is a living hell. It's not your fucking fault. It's not your fault that you look beautiful. That's why it says here, take care of you today. It's not your fault that you take care of yourself and they don't. And now it's obvious because they're getting their tests and they're falling out. It's not your fault that they're sociopaths and narcissists and you're not. And you actually do the healing work on yourself necessary. It's not your fault that they don't know themselves and you do. What messages do you have? They're mad. Your happiness kills them. Your happiness kills them. Even after all they try to do to you, you still prevailed and they can't stand it. So they try to discredit. It says feel the sun. Exactly. You are the sun. Yeah, that's why it says here you belong here. They're upset because all the work that they try to do to get you fired from your job or maybe try to ruin your reputation or get your kids taken away from you or have you removed from your complex or kind of make where you live a living hell. All that stuff backfired onto them because you're supposed to be there. All the shit they try to do on you backfired. Everything they try to steal or take from you, they lost it 10 times over and with interest, and you gained 10 to 20 times over with interest as well. What messages do you have? Our happiness kills them. Your happiness kills them. They can't stand it. It says, remember, you move in tides, cycle with the seasons. Yeah, because you don't hold on to bullshit or toxicity or negativity, and they do. And when you've had difficult times in your life, you've done the things that you needed to do to help yourself. Yeah, you release what doesn't work for you. Whereas for you, a lot of these karmics are starting to realize you avoid and ignore the people that they should also be up, that they accept and entertain in their life. Does that make sense? The same people that you avoid and move away from because you use discernment are the same people that they entertain and accept into their life. And that's why they're dealing with bullshit. And it says gaze into the center of a flower. Y'all remember when I put the flower album up? That's still up. If you guys want that, it's actually a very powerful practice, gazing into the center of a flower. Just go on my website and go to the arts album, and there's all those different flower therapies and flower photos. Stare into the eye of a flower because you're connected to nature and you are a force of nature. That's why they're upset because they can't break your happiness. They can't. Nothing that they do, nothing that they say phases you. Imagine now these karmas are going to start turning shit into, yeah, they're going to start stretching shit. Look with the stretch. They're going to start turning shit into, oh, there may be something wrong with them. They're on drugs or something like that because you're not responding. You don't care. You're not phased. You didn't break down. You didn't chase. You weren't devastated or heartbroken over whatever the fuck happened. You just bounced back like like Big Sean. Last night took an L, but tonight you bounced back. Yeah. Oh, Sunseed. I'm so happy to be a part of you guys' journey. Yeah, that's why they're upset because for all the energy that they put into doing this and all that, it still didn't work. And you're still feeling the sun. And you're still changing. You're still transforming. You're still healing. You're still growing. And they can't stand it. I wasn't supposed to get on today. I was supposed to be doing the astrology cafe tonight, but I had a whole bunch of sessions, so I had to do it tomorrow instead because it takes a lot of energy when I do sessions. What messages do you have? What messages do you have regarding they are not their your happiness kills them? Yeah. Your happiness kills them. It says take a break. Yep. Then it says star mother. How can you mother yourself? A lot of them have wounds that they're not even addressing. Priestess. Yeah. Jealous of your gifts, jealous of your birthright, jealous of your beauty, jealous of your body, jealous of how you articulate yourself, jealous of how happy-go-lucky you are, and how you don't have to chase or concede or do whatever the fuck. Yeah. Jealous because you're the truth. Yeah, thank you so much for saying that as well. Thank you, Afro Beauty. Jealous from all of that. Jealous because you have a purpose and you know what your purpose is. Jealous because they're karmics. That's all that it is, and they're finding out that they're karmics. Yeah, I mean, shit, they had to find out some way, somehow. Oh, well. Star mother, how can you mother yourself? That's why they're upset. And I feel like this is a message for those that are hating. Maybe they're watching, or maybe the ones that hate on you. Maybe they watch this as well. Who knows? Anyways, it says, how can you mother yourself? Right, how can you take care of yourself so that you're not hating constantly? Because I'm going to tell you one thing too. At the end of the day, you may feel good doing this and that, being negative or toxic, but at the end of the day, that ends up having an adverse effect on your health, on your mental health, on your reputation, all that type of stuff. A lot of individuals right now, they're getting backlash to their reputation, to their finances, to their health, all that stuff for trying to come and tamper with your happiness and your joy, but it's still intact. And now there's a shattered. They should have been focused on healing themselves and mothering themselves. Didn't that tell you that a lot of these karmics that have been meddling and minding your business and doing all this other crazy ass shit, they're going to be getting several tests in the near future, and they're not going to be able to handle it because they spent so much time being a busybody and worried about you. They're worried about your pot and theirs is burning. Well, let's see what ingredients she got over there. Yeah, that's not going to be that good anyways. The whole time their pot of beans or whatever the fuck is burning. Yeah. So now what? And that's why they're upset, because with the owl seer, you could have told them, or they should have stayed in their lane. That's another thing that I'm seeing here too. Yeah. What messages do you have? They're upset at your happiness. Your happiness kills them. Your happiness kills them. Clarify your happiness kills them. Messages. You got kinship here. Yeah, you got fire action. A lot of stuff is moving for you, and you're resilient. That's another reason why they're hating. And then kinship, you got people that love you and care for you, even despite the fact that they try to turn everybody against you and shit like that. A lot of these karmics are mad because they're plotting plan to try have you isolated and have you exiled and have your name in bullshit and chaos is backfiring, and people don't believe it. They don't want no parts. They don't even want to deal with those karmics. Yeah, the poison that they try to brew up for you, they're drinking it now. Now they have to fucking sip their tea. All the lies and the slander and the gang stalking didn't work. It's going back to sender now. Now they're feeling some type of way because people still fuck with you. Kinship. Because authenticity never dies. It always shines through. That's why people were confused in the first place. That's why a lot of people, folks are taking action to block these karmics, to remove them from their space, and they're only being left to go deal with their own people. Birds of a feather flock together. So of course you're going to find other bitter, miserable ass bitches just as low as you to hate and stalk and lie and cheat and try to steal and covet. Action is being taken right now in the spiritual realm to put these karmics in their place too, and that's another reason why they're mad. You got desert, resilient. Yeah, because you're resilient and they can't stop that. And they're upset because even with all the bullshit ass mess that they try to bring into your life and discredit you or whatever, you're still a rose that grew from a concrete. Boom. Period. Period. Out of the mud, a lotus blooms. Yeah. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? Yeah. You bloomed in a dark room and they can't figure it out because that same darkness consumed them and destroyed them. But you have wisdom because you have the keys to the streets. That's why they're mad. That's why they're jealous. Yeah, because you're a flower that bloomed in a dark room. Yeah, and people, you're a miracle, walking miracle, priestess energy right here. Yeah, keys to the streets on several levels. Knew how to protect yourself, transmute yourself, heal yourself, protect yourself. The minute they came out with the crazy ass attacks is the minute that you turned on your star superpower and proved everyone wrong. A lot of people feel some type of way because their lies and the perception that they try to put out of you towards other people, it broke down. Now they're having to eat that. friends and family. Oh, I did this and I did that. I helped them do this and I helped them do that. They're getting exposed as liars. I did this, I built this, and I built that. While you've been out on your own doing things, your energy's been speaking for yourself. What you've been manifesting has been speaking for itself. There's a song, there's a lyric, and it says, "People claim they made me, then make another me. They claim they made you, will make another fucking me." Obviously, you didn't. That's why you're feeling some type of way, because you couldn't kill my joy or my happiness, and I had the keys to the streets all along, and you didn't. They just wanted to ride off your coattails or ride off your wave. Never let a nigga ride your wave. No. Yeah, they couldn't ride your wave. That's why they're mad. And then with the challenge cards, you got the challenge card and right here, the wild woman free. Boom. Didn't I tell you that these karmics are going to be going through challenges? They're going to be faced with certain tests. Test of willpower, test of spirit, test of healing, and they're going to fail. Some of you were these karmics tests, and they're realizing that they failed that test miserably. Now they're going to start to try to backtrack and stop because they're getting hella karma because they realize that they're stupid and they jumped into the tower. But that's that Aries and Chiron and Aries energy taking foolish leaps of faith that end up bringing karma and teach you harsh lessons. What messages do you have? You got the nurture. Yeah, because you nurture yourself with the star mother. You know how to take care of yourself. Yeah. You know how to mother yourself. Some of you guys too, this can also actually be your mother. She's mad because she couldn't break down your relationships or break down your happiness or turn you into her. Because narcissists, they like to create extensions of self. They need another vessel to implant their demonic energy and their poison and shit like that into. They're mad because they couldn't do that. Yeah. She's mad because she's gonna have to watch you get all the things that she couldn't get and stuff like that out of her own doing. Out of her own doing. She didn't sacrifice shit. She just decided to fuck off her own life. That's what I'm picking up here too with this energy. Some of y'all mamas, they're going to get rude awakenings too, especially as we enter towards Women's History Month in March and Mother's Day that's coming up in May. They're going to get rude awakenings about themselves. I don't know why I'm picking that up here. Maybe I need to follow up with channeling on that for y'all about toxic family and shit like that, because a lot of you guys do go through that. Yeah. This can also be people and also spiritual community, conscious community, stuff like that. They're upset because you're faded. Yeah. They try to bring chaos and conflict into your life, but it didn't work. Yeah. Because with the Imagine card here, it's like the Most High was already like, look, I already got you. Don't even worry. Just keep your head in the clouds. Focus. Keep on imagining. Keep on visualizing. And your manifestations came into the reality, even with all the chaos and conflict that they were trying to create in your life. That's why they're fucking mad. I know that's why you're mad. I know. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. I know that's why they're mad. Yeah. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding your happiness kills them? Your happiness kills them. You got serendipity here. You're lucky. 4-leaf clover. That's why. That's why they're upset. Because with all the bullshit ass magic and chaos and spells and all that stuff, they're wondering how you made it. Yeah. They're wondering how you never would have made it. Yeah. Loyal heart energy right here. Boom. They're wondering why people still love you. Even with the karmic, all the spell work and all the bullshit with these 2 owls here, she's wondering, well, why does he still mess with her? And you're not doing any magic. You're minding your own business. You actually forgot. You don't even give a fuck. You kept it pushing. Yeah. Now they're feeling some type of way. Na 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 na, come on, na 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 na. Yeah, they're wondering why you're still singing and dancing and happy and still in your high vibrational feminine element here, even with all the bullshit ass black magic and devil energy and distorted masculine, distorted feminine energy that they try to send at you. Even with all the projections and psychosis and narcissistic delusions that they spread out and all the lies and shit like that, they didn't get shit. People are just watching, not engaging, but just watching and looking at them like that's about to fall apart. This person's a clown. They're upset because they labeled themselves a fraud. That's what I'm seeing right here. They're upset because they try to label you a fraud. They got exposed as the biggest fraud of all. Plot twist like Scooby-Doo when they take off the hat at the end of the day off of the villain. That's what you got the thinker here. Yeah, because truth be told, the truth has come out. Yep, the truth has come out for a lot of people. The truth has come out about a lot of people. The truth has come out about your authenticity. The truth has come out about the abuse and the oppression that you had to go through. And now people feel some type of fucking way. Mask off, period. Yeah. Thank you so much. She comes to you in the 5D to beg. Oh, you are too much. I can't stand that shit. Get the fuck up out of here. That makes me sick. Don't beg. Yeah, between worlds. They're mad because you got the keys to the streets. You have mastery. Mastery over mind. Mastery over body and spirit and matter. You can go between 2 worlds easily. Matter of fact, as you're sitting in this world, you're in other worlds consciously, simultaneously, building, forming, and fashioning worlds with your mind. Yeah, with your energy, with your spirit, taking out whole principalities in this world and other worlds. True light worker shit. Real high vibing stuff while they quarrel and fight over crumbs and bullshit in the material realm, not getting access to shit, staying stuck. indulging in their own delusions and psychosis, calling it prophetic messages and dreams and shit like that. Magic is backfiring and they're not taking their medication. Sorry, someone had to hear that. You said I got you on the big screen while I'm writing up the rest of my documents. Hey, I love that. I'm going to get a different setup eventually, and it's going to be like, you guys are going to like it. You got soulmates energy here. That's why they're upset. You got mending. Because with all the rips and tears and holes and bullet wounds and shit that they try to put into your auric field, you still transcended and kept it pushing and still kept it healing. That the things that they set up for you, they try to set you up for failure, to try to break you, to try to ruin your life or do this or do that. And it backfired onto them. Now they're having to eat the shit that they try to put out for you. And it feels some type of way. Yeah, now they feel some type of way because now they're really learning that the golden rule does exist. What you put out for others, you will get back yourself. Yeah, now they're learning. Now they're learning. People are learning karma because of dealing with you. That's what I'm picking up here. That's why they're upset. They're upset because you're happy. Yeah, you got soulmates right here because some of you guys are going into union. Even if it's not with your original person. Some of these karmics are mad because they try to stop you from getting with that person. Now they're trying to run away from that person. Now these karmics are looking up to you. How did you get away? How did you detach? How did you heal? Because now they're stuck with the same person that they were binding and shit like that. They don't want them anymore. Yeah. And they're upset because even with all the mess that they try to do to make you look bad to your person and all that stuff, you still went on and you found love regardless. Now both of them are looking goofy together because both of them are unhappy and not finding love. And both of them don't want to even be with each other. Ulterior motives. You said stay on their neck, period. We don't play over here. The fuck? Real warfare, real warrior. Get with the fucking program. Dear bright and well-loving ancestors, what messages do you have regarding their mad at your happiness? Right, come on now. At least you guys get to see it live in the flesh. History being made. Real warfare, real warrior. Get with the fucking program. Real divine feminine. Real light worker shit right here. Not that LED shit. Yeah. Telepathic gang. Watch how I read you. That's that for real. And I got a colorful aura. Like I got neon guts. Dark energy we don't touch. Hey, and I give a nigga colorful aura, like you got neon guts. They're happy because you're joyful and you're happy and you're laughing and you're going and you're and they can't stand it because they're fucking haters. Because they're bitter and corrosive inside and dead inside, and they're mad because you got joy and you got authentic joy, not this manufactured bullshit induced by synthetic drugs or dick or money or purses or recognition or attention or fame or whatever. Yeah, what messages do you have regarding they're mad about our happiness? What messages do you have? You want to know something too and about this mad about your happiness? I'm going to tell you this shit is real. I went to like this there's like this like secret, like it's not a secret society, but it's like these people, like it's like invite only for some, it's like how would I explain it? It's like for people who they have private money and they want to invest in different like companies and stuff like that. So once a month that they bring different companies for people to invest, and it's at this like millionaire guy's house in San Francisco. Like he lives out in the middle of nowhere. So you go to these people's house and like they serve lunch and everything, and it's like somebody's house, but it's private. And they brought this like guru dude to come and talk about how to make millions using meditation and happiness and whatever. And I was just sitting there like I'm the only black person in the room, and the guy singles me out on the crowd and he's like, you have $1 billion smile. And I'm going to tell you right now, from at that moment that he had said that, he singled me out. He's like, you have $1 billion smile. And that moment that he singled me out, because I was just happy and laughing and stuff like that, that's when they started hating. They started hating in the room. I went to go to the bathroom and this lady like literally put her foot out to trip me, all kinds of shit like that. You see, it's like they hate when you're happy and you make other people happy. He literally stopped what he was saying just to single me out. It's just because people can feel your energy, and you guys know it too. You walk into the room, people can see your energy. Maybe you get on the bus, you're nice to the bus driver, you say hi, or hey, I can give you my seat. You make people's day. Maybe you're a cashier at a grocery store or whatever like that, but you don't even know how much beauty and energy you brought into somebody's life just by being who the fuck you were. You see what I'm saying? You know, or maybe you go to the store and you help somebody with their groceries or something like that. Just your energy, your presence, or people get happy when they see you on social media or something like that. They're mad because you bring light and love into people's life. That's why they hate. I know that's why they're mad. I know. Yeah. Because you're authentically happy, even with all the bullshit and chaos that you've been through. People who've been through less can't even, they haven't even healed. People who've been through less, the people that are trying to cause your drama, cause drama or chaos and shit like that for you, they're reeling now because they can't even deal with the backlash of what they created, but you're out there happy-go-lucky and healed. Yeah, because you had your priorities straight. Because you already know seasons change with Freya, cycles. Yeah, you already know seasons change. You already know the ancestors were going to step in with the crow Sybil's energy. You already knew that you were going to have happiness and you were going to have justice and you were going to have victory regardless. These people are dealing with the backlash of what they try to do, and they didn't think it was going to be as bad as it is. They didn't think that. They wanted to win at all costs. Well, now they won. And what did they win? Chaos, sadness, depression, disgrace, embarrassment, exile, phoniness. People only dealing with them for ulterior motives. What messages do you have? Your happiness kills them. Your happiness kills them. What messages do you have? You got Commander Ashtar, trusting heaven. What messages do you have? The happiness kills them. You got Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Yeah. You got Krishna, devotion, and you got Isis, magic manifesting. Boom. It says your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. That's why they're mad, because they know where you're going next, even though they try to stop you. Wow, there's 111 likes, and there's 444 people in the chat as I said that. That's hella dope. So what I'm seeing right here with this Isis magic manifesting, this is letting me know, too, that your manifestations are coming to fruition for whoever was wondering. Yeah. You processed all the divine alchemy. You took all the bullshit, ass mess, and low vibrational energy that they threw at you, and you turned that into gold. Because you're a real alchemist, real light worker. Those karmics can't do that. They poison themselves. Meanwhile, you took that poison and you turned it into medicine, real light worker shit. Krishna, devotion. They're upset because the Most High fucks with you the long way. And it speaks for themselves. A lot of these people are seeing your spiritual guides in the dream state, coming to them like, keep fucking with my child. A lot of them are seeing photos or the names of your spiritual guides or things like that, or your ancestors or whatnot. They're getting visits, and they know that it's time because you're devoted, and that's why you're being blessed. That's why it says here, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. They're mad because you're a celebrity in the spiritual realm. How about that? Some of you guys could literally be dealing with celebrities. That's just me for a few people, because there are a lot of people that follow me that do deal with celebrities and stuff like that. Yeah. That their masculine or their feminine is or a celebrity, or their karmic is a celebrity, or something like that. Yeah, that is very true. Some of you guys are dealing with those type of people, and they're jealous of you, even with all the money and clothes and watches and bullshit that they got. Yeah, because they're not happy, because their whole life is about materials. And you have devotion here. You have something that's worth more than gold. And a lot of you guys, your spiritual wealth is going to start manifesting in the material realm. And that's when it's really going to be a big problem. Because Archangel Michael says, trust heaven. You got warriors standing beside you and angels and stuff like that. That's why they feel away. Yeah, because you got divine direction and purpose. Divine intervention is happening. That's why the action card came out. That's why they're upset, because a lot of these karmics are getting hammed up for their bullshit. They try to start a bunch of mess to deflect and make it seem like they were the victim and do this and do that. And they're getting exposed and looking crazy. Yeah, and they know that scandals are coming. They know Dark Night of the Skull is coming. They know they're going to have to eat shit, but they're going to keep it up. Let them. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, they just want to bite off your spirit. Yep, I'm like a bucket of some KFC, because everybody and their mama trying to get a piece of me. Yeah, they just want a piece of you and they can't have it. So they can tell their kids one day, I remember that person, I had an argument with them, or I gang stalked them, or I did this and I did that, when you're on your way. Just so they can have a story, because you're the only piece of royalty that they're ever going to engage with. So that's what I have for you all. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.